Hi folks, so here we are down in the beautiful British Virgin Islands. We're actually here at Nanny Key. That's the home base for MarineMax Vacations. And we're going to give you a tour and go through some of the amazing features on board the MarineMax Vacations 443. So step aboard and we'll show you some great features. All right, so check out one of the coolest features on the 443. Watch this. We are going to open the bar. Simply take that beautiful window up, pop your bar counter down. Is it happy hour yet? So check out this amazing area on the back of the 443. Plenty of space. This table also drops and a pad can go in its place and you get a nice big sun lounging area. But look how it sort of complements the bar. Whether you're sitting here, whether you're on the seating down here, everybody's together. Very sociable atmosphere. So one of the most important parts or pieces of equipment on board the boat is the cooler. Nice and big. Get all your drinks in here, and it even comes ready to open those nice cold beers. So just showing you the coolers you're going to get when you come on board. So this is the new dinghy davit system on the 443. Now we realize that while you're down here, you're going to be putting your dinghy in the water, bringing it up, putting it in, bringing it up, quite a lot every day. So we wanted to come up with a system that was really user-friendly. And this is very strong stainless steel bar. It's got a simple system of pulley and spectral line. It's got one switch for down and one switch for up. So we're on the back of the 443 and just showing you the waste and also the diesel fill. Now again, typically for a week, you know, you're not going to have to fuel up. But if you were, that is the all-important diesel fill there. Round here, you've got your shore power and the 50 amp cord. Okay, so if you're at a dock and you want to plug in, that's what you're going to be plugging in. You've got the all-important aft shower. You're going to spend a lot of time in the water, so you can stand on the back deck here and shower yourself off. And this connection here is actually put in place where you can connect a fresh water hose from the dock and feed the boat with fresh water through this system here. I'm just going to walk up onto the side decks and first of all just note how wide these side decks are. So you've got great access from the back of the boat around the side to the front to the bow of the boat. You follow me up and then check out the good positioned handrails underneath here. Look at the high rails. So moving around the boat is very, very safe indeed. Always plenty to hold on to, whether I'm coming back or whether I'm going forwards. So here we are on the bow of the boat. I want to show you a couple of things up here. First of all, again, waste and fresh water. So if you're going to top up with fresh water, that's your fill there. You can never have enough space on any boat really. So again, we've worked hard to give you a lot of space. So check this out. You've got this huge big locker, and I mean it's huge, that you can put a lot of gear down in, whether it's bags, whether it's fenders, whether it's lines, whether it's who knows, whatever. There's a lot of room, as you can see. And what I'm standing by here is your fresh water pump system. Shouldn't really need to do anything with this. You've got a primary pump that's going to service all the boat. When there's lots of people showering or using multiple faucets or toilets, the secondary pump kicks in and says, hey, I want to support the first pump, and allows good flow through the boat. Well, it's a tough job, but somebody's got to do it. So here I am, sitting on the bow of the 443, and on both starboard and port, we've got these nice little seats, and it's so nice to sit up here, whether you're in harbour, as we are now, obviously, or whether you're just cruising along out between the islands. Gives you a great place to sit. There's also plenty of sitting area for the family and everybody to hang out and enjoy. But just a really nice area to hang out on the boat. But also, maybe when you're cruising between the islands, you want a slightly different vantage point. One of my favorite spots, sitting like this, looking forward, cruising over the water. Doesn't get any better than this. So we're up here at the bow anchor. And we've done a video previously on how this all operates, including setting the bridle. It's a standard system on the 443, so what you see on one boat, you're going to get on another boat. But what you're looking at here, forward anchor, bridle system, windlass, and the all-important remote. Again, please folks, keep hands well away from the chain. You've got this nice remote. You can stand up, you can watch everything going on, laying the anchor, or with the safety of the remote up here. So a lot of folks ask about this additional bow roller here, and basically when you come down and charter here, you're really not going to use it. But just so you know, what it's designed for is if you did have to put a secondary anchor out. All our boats have a primary anchor, which we just showed you, and you've got a secondary anchor as well. So check out the stairway up to the flybridge. First of all, you've got good handholds here, but what's really neat about this is just the angle and the size of the steps, and it really makes it very, very easy to get up and down. It's not a steep climb, it's a very easy climb up to the flybridge. So here I am relaxing on the flybridge of the 443. An incredible amount of room up here, and you will spend a lot of time up here down in the islands. It's the perfect place to hang out, check everything that's going on. As I said, you've got a huge amount of room. So great wraparound seating here. Obviously you've got your table, the all-important drink holders, flaps come up and secure, so plenty of room to dine out here. And then check this out. It's what we call the wet bar area. And what's cool about this is you've got an induction barbecue, so you can barbecue up here. You've got sink with hot and cold water, and you've got some nice drawer space underneath here as well. So everybody will be sitting around a table, having a cocktail, we'll be cooking on the barbie, having a wonderful time. You will spend a lot of time up here. It's an amazing flybridge. So just going to show you the panel up here on the 443. So you've got your socket outlets, and then a simple panel of switches off and on, giving you lights, mid lights for the hard top, forward lights for the hard top. You've got some great courtesy lights up here, some cool lights for nighttime, very atmospheric. So again, just a basic panel, very easy to operate up here on the flybridge. So here we are at the helm station of the 443. Again, great visibility from up here. What have I got in front of me? I've got my main chart plotter, Ray Marine. I've got my autopilot, it's all standard on the boat you're going to get. I've got my multi-function, which is going to give you my depth, my speed, my heading, so a lot of info on this unit. And then over here, I've got my Volvo Penta control unit. So 44s have Volvo engines in them, so this is going to give me my fuel, RPMs, speed, oil, everything I need to know on that display there. Here we've got the fire suppression system. Again, that's automatic. If there was to be an issue down in one of the engine rooms, in that very unlikely scenario, then these would kick on automatically down there, but also warn you up here. The red light in the center here is a bilge light. If one of the 4 bilge pumps on board the boat was activating and pumping water out, this red light would come on. So again, driving from up here, you would see a bilge pump was on, pop downstairs, check and see what's going on. We've got the fusion control up here, we've got the horn, we've got the ignition switches, and we've got the throttles. And then down here, I've got my handheld VHF control as well. So that's the standard package that you're going to get when you come down and charter in the BVIs, everything that I just went over with you then, and not forgetting the all-important compass on the top. So another nice feature of the flybridge is just how social it is up here, and if you're driving, obviously from this position, just notice that the way the seating's designed is that you can have everybody around you. So you're not isolated when you're driving the boat. There's plenty of seating for the family and everybody just to be around you. So again, just a very, very social environment. Everybody's together. So here we are in the incredible salon. Again, you hear about, I talk about it a lot, but just look at the natural light coming into this salon. Look at the size of these big, beautiful windows. That's all tempered glass, by the way, top quality, great visibility all the way around. I just get such a good feeling in here with just the natural light coming in. In addition, check out all the storage space. Starting from up here, got nice big drawers, big deep lockers going all the way back in here, more drawer space. more lockers, more lockers. Don't forget the pop-up TV. So if you did want a movie night in, you can sit across here in the salon area and watch a DVD on the TV. We've also recently redesigned this, and this is where the batteries, the house batteries used to be, but we've moved the house batteries to back under the galley floor and obviously created this huge large locker area. So as you can see, I mean, there's a huge amount of space in here to put bags, to put whatever you need. So that's a fairly recent addition to the 44. So that the table in the salon area is designed to drop down, and there's an infill cushion that goes right on top of here, and basically it gives you a nice big lounging area and another sleeping area if you require. So it basically opens up to be either a lounging area or another bed. So here I am standing in the galley of the 443. As you can see, a huge amount of room. You've got your induction cooktop, electric obviously. Some nice deep locker space in here. You got the convection microwave, so microwave and convection oven. More locker space back here. As you can see, blenders, toasters, coffee makers. Just a reminder, everything's provided on board the boat when you get here. You've got a nice dish drying sink in there, and then your double sink in here. Storage goes on with good deep drawers underneath here, and underneath the galley as well, the sink area, more storage. So a huge amount of space in the galley. Now at the moment we've got the bar window shut, but as you'll see, we'll open that up and create the bar atmosphere. So over in this area, we've got your fridge unit on the top, and then underneath, you've got your freezer unit. Additionally, more space in here, and also more locker space underneath there. Considered the chart area. You need to put your chart and do some chart plotting, you can do it on here. As you can see also, we've got the start of the distribution panel. Your VHF radio, your Fusion, which allows you to charge phones, water pump indicator, the Fusion stereo system itself, and a monitoring panel, basically showing you your navigation lights when on will light up, and these are your bilge pumps. The bilge pumps are always set to automatic. You can bring the toggle switch across and put them to manual if you want to. Red light will come on whenever a bilge pump is engaged or activated. All you should do for your charter is leave them in that position. You shouldn't need to touch them. You've got all your light switches here. Now these are going to control the lights in the cabins, and then they're going to control all your nice beautiful blue courtesy lights outside and also on the floors of the cabins. You've got your control unit for the Webasto AC unit, and again the mic for the VHF, and note lots of outlets around the boat. So you've your two main distribution panels on the boat, and it's designed where you can open up and actually sit on the step, and then you're at the perfect height to look and operate all your breakers and switches. So we've got a monitoring system, we've got shore power and generator, we've got all your 120, your 240, and we've got your 12 volt. So on here it's all very clearly marked, and again when you come to the base you're going to get a full orientation on this. But outlets, microwave, grill, TV, this is going to run your air conditioning units, your water heaters, your cooktop. And you come down to the 12 volt, you've got all your lights, your fans, your water pumps, your toilets. Over on this section, that is all designated to navigation. So navigation lights, all your instruments, chart plotters, autopilots. So again, it's very easy to understand. It's laid out in such a way that everything's very well marked and labeled and easy to follow. So volt and amp monitoring, main breakers for either shore power or generator, inverter main, and then you work down the 120 side, which will give you all your outlets, your microwave, your grill, your TV in the salon. Over on this section, it's got all your air conditioning units, your water heaters, and your cooktop. Down here, you've got your 12-volt systems. Monitor it, you've got battery testing, clearly telling you what is. Engine starboard battery, number 2, house battery, number 3, generator, and so on. All your salon lights, freshwater pumps, sump pumps, toilet pumps, refrigeration, stereo, tank monitors. On this last section of the panel is all your navigation. Got to have the main navigation electronics on, navigation lights, anchor light, autopilot, chart plotter, VHF, underwater lights. When the breaker's that way, everything is off. When the breaker is on, you'll see the lights, and everything can be turned off or turned on. So now on this side again, we'll open this up and we'll sit ourselves down. You've got the Spectra water maker control. Remember, all the MarineMax Vacations boats as standard come with water makers. You've got various gauges. You've got a water gauge, a black water, your waste. You've also got main breakers. So you've got a breaker for the windlass, a breaker for everything up on the flybridge, and a breaker for the davit system to bring the dinghy up and down. And then you've got your main battery switches, house batteries, generator, port and starboard engines. And then this panel is designated to your Northern Lights generator. So again, and this is your inverter. Everything is easy to understand. It's very accessible, obviously, and very easy to follow. So this is the amazing, spacious stateroom cabin on the MarineMax Vacations 443. As you can see, a huge amount of room. The beam of the 44 is actually 21 foot and 6 inches. And this cabin, this forward cabin, basically uses all of that space. As you see, you have this beautiful big bed, nice and easy to get into bed from the side, so you're not climbing on the end. You got great hatch access above you, a lot of natural light in the cabin. You got lots of space, vanity space, locker space. Obviously, it's AC'd, blowing beautifully coolly out of here. So a really, really wonderful experience when you charter these boats to enjoy this forward cabin on the 433. So still in the cabin of the 443, just wanted to show you this amazing little office area. So you come down into this section, check this out. Great big, nice hanging locker there. Nice drawers underneath, so a huge amount of room. Got a couple of little vanity desk and openings here. Great place for the girls to do their makeup. And then moving forwards, you've got even more hanging locker space in there as well. So a huge amount of room. Not forgetting all the shelving here and all under here. So the office area on the 443. So here we are in the 443 stateroom head. And as you can see, a huge amount of room. Again, lots of great natural light coming in. You've got your electric toilet, nice plush sink, faucet, and then forward here, the whole stand-up shower stall, so completely separate from the toilet area. And again, if you look, really good headroom, and as I said before, lots of natural light. Gives it an impression of being much bigger than it actually is. So I just want to show you the privacy door on the 44 in the forward cabin. So basically this just slides across, locks into space, and that completely shuts you out of the main salon. And just bring it back So I'm heading down into the starboard side stateroom cabin. And on my way down, just to show you and demonstrate, the privacy door just slides across. So here we are in the starboard aft cabin. And again, look at the natural light coming in. These great big beautiful windows right alongside the bed. So when you're actually sitting or lying in bed, you can see right out of this window, so it's exactly the right height. Opening hatch here to get more airflow in if you need to. Beautiful big bed, good access onto the bed from the side. You've got nice cabinetry over in the corner. And again, you've got plenty of space. Nice big lockers in here for clothes, etc. Again, look at the height, look at the headroom in the cabin. You do not feel claustrophobic in these cabins. It's an amazing amount of space, and again, the amount of natural light getting in just makes the cabin feel so much bigger. So I just wanted to point out as well, take a look at the way the beds are presented. And we didn't do this just for our photo shoot today. This is how, as a customer, when you arrive down here, that's how you're going to find your bed made and presented. The staff down here do an amazing job. So that's what to look forward to when you come down to your cabin. So we're moving between the sleeping area and the head in the aft cabin, but just wanted to point out again, another great hanging locker area, and underneath there, more storage as well. And then we head into the aft head. So we're in the aft head. And again, very light and roomy. Look at the headroom. Some nice cabinets up here to put things away. You've obviously got your sink. You've got your controls for your freshwater toilet, and it's all electric. And over here behind me is the full walk-in stand-up shower stall. Plenty of room. So aft cabin on the 443. So check this out, folks. Look how easy it is to get from the flybridge down onto the forward deck. If you've got to get to your anchor, it's so easy. Straight down here, good handrail to hold on, nice easy steps, 1, 2, and we're down on the foredeck right away. Great access to the foredeck, great access to the anchor. So I hope you've enjoyed this tour of the MarineMax Vacations 443. There's so many cool things about this boat that you're really going to enjoy when you come down to the British Virgin Islands. For more information and to reserve your boat today, please check us out on MarineMaxVacations.com.